It is our classic FM book on review. My name is Benji. We told you that we'll be throwing in poetry in tonight's show, and we have IB. I mean, he's a regular on the show. He's a regular. You know.
When before I start the poem, when it becomes very convenient or very normal to kidnap schoolgirls, to take people from schools in hundreds and nothing happens, and we don't get a speech from our leaders. When today is 5 months, the Lekki toll gate incident happened, and we've not even heard anything from any of the judicial panels set up in the country, not just Lagos. So I would like to say my prom goes like, we know what terrorism is. Where I'm from, it has no special dates like 9/11 because Ground Zero feels like a skyscraper when you've been thrown into an endless abyss. And if we have to mourn every dream that dies here, the world will run out of flowers and eulogies. There won't be enough concrete to write our epitaphs, leaving us anonymous like we were born not to exist or remembered. This lifelessness breathes with rage. Darkness shines so brightly. Hopelessness is a pond we drink from, and it's terrible how we wear thorns of tragedies like a badge of honor.
It is our classic FM book on review, and tonight we're looking at body of poetry from IB. That one broke my heart. I know you're not done. Mm-hmm. Are you done with that?
No, I'm done actually.
You're done.
Yeah.
That actually broke my heart.
Yeah.
It broke my heart.
I mean.
But can you capture it for us?
The poem speaks for itself. Basically, the poem speaks for itself. Basically, so.
Music, as it were. If you look at lyrics that we have in music today,
yeah,
it's more or less like poetry.
Sure.
Form, many thanks to the likes of Tupac, and even before Tupac,
Yeah.
All right. What do you? The first time you heard that Burna Boy Whiskey picked Grammy Award, what was your reaction like?
Okay, for me, I felt like my reaction was normal because I feel Nigerian music has dominated the world, whether we like it or not, for maybe 5-6 years now, and it's just like a crowning effort, crowning to that. So our music is up there right now, and I feel like it's about time we start telling our stories now that the world is listening.
Do you think we can take spoken word to that level?
Okay, for sure. Why not? Okay, we can actually.
For us to get to that level, do you think we should package spoken word as an art rather than just poetry?
I think it's supposed to. Every good product has to be packaged.
You've not answered my question.
So yes.
So it should be packaged.
Yeah,
like an
properly.
art
Yeah.
In itself.
Yeah.
All right. The first one that you're doing is what?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Please take us through that.
Okay. Everything I own, I carry through words. They breathe on the flesh of my tongue like a prophecy, ever fulfilling, never misses, like a nun. They say I am larger than life, for I am constantly choosing things the world can't take from me, things that outlive breath, things that stretches between world, things engraved in eternity, things that touches but I can't seem to hold, only feel like self-love, groundbreaking things sprouting from invisible roots, like warmth, things that manifest through peace, like sleep, like a gorgeous smile that glows through the eyes. Everything I own, I owned from nothing, and nothing are these words growing into poems, into pages, into life, a reminder that the world can touch my invisibility.
Everything I own. Can you capture what the poem is about?
Also, the poem basically just says, I'm trying to put it in perspective here. So the poem basically just says, you can take away everything from me, but you can't take away my heart, my craft.
Apparently.
Yeah. So
Apparently. But
yeah.
then how can we apply that to us as a people?
As a people, I think it's time we start to believe in what we have and what we own, and to push it out there as well.
We need to start fighting and rebriefing the kind of mentality that we have.
Yeah.
Because a good number of us are Nigerians, but we don't act Nigeria.
Exactly.
We don't dream Nigeria. We
Exactly.
don't dress Nigeria.
Exactly.
We don't speak Nigeria. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you.
So do you think we can get to that point that you just painted?
I feel like it's, if not now, when? Do you understand? For I feel like, okay, the African culture is so rich, and people are buying off it and making money. For example,
Unfortunately, we the
yeah,
Africans are
we,
not even
we
buying
don't. So
into
yeah,
it.
exactly. So see what Beyonce did on the on the Black is King album. So basically, so if that can sell on a global scale, I think it's time we're looking forward and be proud of what we have.
And I love this Beyonce angle that you took because for Beyonce, Whiskey would not have won Grammy.
Exactly.
I mean,
So
he won Grammy for Brown Skin
girl,
the,
the video.
the video.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So yeah, so probably that's why I respect Burna Boy a lot, because he did his thing all through. Burna Boy was purely African on his album. His language, his diction, even if we know culture mix and everything, but at the end of the day, you listen to the sound and you know it's Afrobeat, and you know that,
And
and
it's so original.
yes,
It's
and it,
very
very
original.
original.
I mean, which options did it?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, going to Afrobeat, going to the shrine.
Yeah,
There's no way you go to the shrine, you mix with Femi and then Sheung, and you come out and you don't know what you're doing. Hello.
exactly.
Where you come from now?
Not to forget, Femi also won an award, a Grammy,
You
as
know,
well. So okay.
We'll be diving straight into the second one.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is titled
Outsiders. Outsiders.
I'm
Yeah.
suspecting you.
No. It's
I'm
nothing.
suspecting
It's
you.
not. It's nothing.
I bet who has the temperature? Alright, this.
Okay. See, I belong to a haunted tribe whose existence is a protest. Come from this very sad place where the body language is an outcry. Call us the conductors of the invisible, voyaging into void, conjuring the unseen. We are bleeding mannequins with tongues spilling truth, void of emotion. A clan, fleshed from the unbreakable. Bathed with fire, we are forging ourselves into weapons, inking our names on the pages of eternity. And so we converge as custodians of conscience in the soul of a country on the corpse of perdition. Hearken to the voices of a righteous rebellion, screams of a storm sweeping clean, for we understand silence becomes treason when tyranny reigns. So we raise our vocal cords, singing in unison strange songs of freedom. Call us the roving statues of hope, and we say it out so caged birds can someday kiss the sky. Yes, they say this is a country crawling on its knees. I say it's a perfect place for a prayer, for redemption, for rebirth. An unborn ancestry sits in the loins of our imagination. A land desperate to be born lives in the womb of our longing. And when they ask what the Nigerian dream is, howl unrepentantly to end these nightmares.
Well, I won't be wrong if I mean, it seems that we're both in spirit. I mean, the analysis that we gave after the first poem
Yeah.
can easily go to this explanation.
Exactly.
But all the same, quickly capture it for.
So a failed generation is leading another failed generation into failure. So for me, I feel like Outsiders is the poem capturing a citizen, a citizen perspective from the point that the citizen is not a citizen, in the sense that
Disenfranchised, that
exactly no rights and all of
you're,
that.
you're beaten to a level where you no longer see yourself as human enough.
Exactly.
Seems to be a structural defect.
Yeah.
Lack of capacity on our part. Capacity here, structural capacity, human capacity. Can we say human capacity? Would it be right to really say human capacity?
To an extent.
Are we deficient in terms of that human resources that God has given us? I don't think so. We don't lack any.
We don't lack human capacity. We just are not using the right human capacity. We have it in abundance, but we prefer to go with trying to use the right word so that I don't insult. We like to go instead of us to use the bits.
Yeah.
Capacity, we prefer to go with chaff.
Yeah.
Not because they are cheap, but because they are loyal to us.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
But you know the us I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to show you
Yeah.
the boss, but it's fine.
Yeah.
You know. IJ, you've listened to the three poems. At a point I saw you. In fact, at the point you even had to run out because you couldn't emotionally. I saw that you couldn't hold it.
Yes.
All right. What's your reaction on each and indeed all of the poems?
Okay, before we started this session, I told IB something. I have a dry caption, so I'm very, very careful kind of poetry I put on that caption because it's my festival. If it's not the two. It's not that Nigerian or fashion, the third person is IB. I
Yeah.
won't do that if I do not know what he's talking about.
Oh.
The poetry is not just a form of art, it's something that you should be able to teach.
If he has seen it, it's also
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then again, like I said, on my platform. So I was
if he doesn't have our time, he's a big guy.
exactly.
How is
You
not
know,
listening?
director of a poetry festival.
Yeah.
So it's so I like to put myself or my platform behind people I know are doing this, but people cannot see it yet, which is what you have in IB. And his poetry doesn't just. It sounds like one of those typical poetry, but if you listen to the words, each line is very, very deep. It doesn't just address social issues. It also makes you question yourself, makes you look yourself in the mirror.
Exactly.
So that at the end of the day, I'm thinking 1 week later, this guy, poetry, when I'm free talk.
And there's something you said, and it's very true. What your poems,
Yeah.
do to us,
Yeah.
to me as a person is, you're telling me, on one hand, you're telling me like, look, these are the social ills around you.
Yeah.
But you also twist it around to also tell me that that you're listening to my poem, you also contributed to it.
That's all I was trying to do. Just put it
Dollars.
Okay, he's talking about spin outside, and you're talking about the accent challenge. I think you have that challenge for this, but I'm not.
Okay.
Exactly. But really, what he was trying to say was, okay, yes, as much as we are trying to fit it into a mold or a box that we think people are fitting for us, what will happen to the original?
I mean, what would happen if you are original?
You know, now we're praising him as a Grammy winner. He's going to have that on his bio for life, even if he doesn't win another Grammy.
Yeah.
For life, he's a Grammy winner. And what do you want him that Grammy?
Or being original.
This is an
Exactly.
was trying. Oh my God, it's so low. Somebody now made it into the Grammy winning
Platform.
That's a huge deal. Now it's an encouragement because tomorrow I'm thinking of doing R&B. I'm like, okay, if one can do it,
Who says I can't?
Yeah.
which is what I took from outside. And sometimes it's going to be difficult. It feels like you're the only one out there doing this thing and nobody's listening. But like I always say, and I repeated this night, we had IB last year on the show, and you asked him a question about submitting small poetry competition, and he said something. The competition. Now, someone that doesn't understand the context within that statement was, this boy is proud. In ways that you do not understand, I thank you for that statement because it has helped me like
To look inward.
people might not appreciate what you do and represent, but you are capable. So own it. Own your awesome like, because you are awesome.
Thank you. All right. So.
All right, IB, thank you.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to. Okay, for me, I feel it's apt. I thank everybody that's been on my journey, that's been on this journey. I have Terence in the studio, super videographer. Trust me, it doesn't come cheap. I don't know why he loves me like this. For you, Uncle
You know,
Benj, IJ,
but the truth, let
yeah,
me jump in.
yeah,
The truth of the matter is you can't give what you don't have.
exactly.
You know, sometimes my dad would always say that be careful what you wish.
Yeah.
You said something earlier on that people don't take responsibility. I've known that for a bit. In fact, I've had issues with the likes of Shegun and Ijoma. I've always told them that look, the black person, the average black person, does a whole lot of mess.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't take responsibility for anything.
Yeah.
And I love when you said it in your poem, one of the poems. You know, we don't take responsibility for anything. All right, so.
So I want to thank you, Uncle Benj, IJ, for always opening the door.
What I was even driving at really, IB, is people love you because
the moment.
I said you can't do what you don't have.
Yeah.
People get attracted to you because you're a good person from your heart.
Wow.
You know, you're not forcing people to. I don't know how to put it. I just said something this afternoon that if you keep attracting a particular kind of people, you are that kind of person.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So if people keep drawing to you, and the people that come to you are good people, I'm saying that responsibly in parenthesis. You talked about Terence. You know, Terence is a lovely video guy from a very huge outfit.
And he has coconut head. Yeah, I get it.
That there's something that must have attracted him.
Oh, yeah. But he has been my brother way back from the university, yeah. So we've been G's way from university, from you to you, fantastic humans, Mrs. Stone Lawal, Wumi, the Ilonars. So I was coming from work, and my guys, super young guys, told me, Sir IB, they call me Sir IB, say, please call our name on radio. Aruna and Ahmed. So I've called their name. Yeah, so for everybody that support me on social media, I really want to say thank you. And tomorrow is World Poetry Day. Go on the Real IB page, Real IB page, _ the Real IB on IG and Twitter. I'll be dropping content. Thank you.
All right, I want to thank you again. Thank you so very much. Thank you, and God bless you. I want to thank the listener. All right, thank you so much.